Good morning. This is call number 2022-31435 in the interest of London Garcia Jones. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Linda Garcia, and I'm her mother. Stop.
Well, okay. And representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Kavita Sharma, Your Honor. Good morning.
Morning. Court will note that non-custodial parent father is Edmund Spencer Jones. Mr. Jones was personally served on June 23rd, 2022 at 11:34 a.m. He's not made an appearance or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
Correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Yes, Judge. I would like to call Ms. Linda Garcia, the mother.
Okay.
Ms. Garcia, who is the father of your child, London Garcia Jones?
Edmund Spencer Jones.
And how do you know he's the father? Did he sign the birth certificate?
Yes, he did.
Is there any possibility that another person could be the father of London?
No, ma'am.
And are you asking the court to name Edmund Spencer Jones as the biological father of the child?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to appoint you and Mr. Jones as joint managing conservators of the child?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to allow the standard visits, standard possession order from Mr. Jones when he wants to see the child every other weekend?
Yes.
And would you like pickup and drop off to be at the Walmart located at 4412 North Freeway in
Yes.
Houston?
Yes, ma'am.
And how is your child covered under health insurance?
She gets Medicaid.
And do you agree to maintain that health insurance for your child?
Yes.
And if the insurance doesn't cover a medical bill, do you agree to pay half? If the insurance doesn't cover all of one of the medical bills, do you agree to pay half?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And where is Mr. Jones currently located?
He resides in Harris County.
Is he incarcerated at this time?
Yes.
And would you agree that he's in a treatment facility and there's no expected release date at this time for him?
Yes. Don't do that.
And because he's currently incarcerated, you understand the court is going to set
Get down.
medical support for the insurance at
Get down.
$0, correct?
Yes.
And you also understand that the court is going to set child support at $0 beginning October 1?
Yes.
And it's true that Mr. Jones has been in and out of jail during the child's life. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And because of that, you're not asking for any back child support.
No, ma'am.
And do you currently have a restraining order against a party who is not a part of this suit?
Oh.
Do you currently have a restraining order or wishing to keep your address confidential from
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And has that person have an assault case against you by the name of Reginald Bassett?
Yes, ma'am.
And as far as Mr. Jones, you prefer for him not to have your address because he is transient and has been using drugs the most of his life. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And in regards to keeping your address confidential, the protective order that you have, was that within the last 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. And did you review and sign this order today?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is the child going to be exchanged?
At the Walmart at 4412 North Freeway. Is that correct, Ms. Garcia?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Judge, I pass this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order as submitted. Parties are excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. That be all?
Yes, Ms. Garcia, you're free to go.
Minimize here. All right. Ms. Eoff, are you handling the Williams matter?
Yes, Your Honor. Williams and Price, 2022-34040.
All right. Morning. This is cause number 2022-34040 in the interest of Jalila O. Williams. Raise your right hand to be sworn, ma'am. You solemnly swear, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Your Honor. I'm not
No.
sure if her audio has connected.
She's not, she can't hear me.
All right.
Can't hear me? No?
I'm going to
Okay.
send her a message. And I've sent her a message asking her to connect her audio. Here she comes. She sent me a message saying that she's trying to connect, so hopefully she'll be back shortly.
All right. Can you hear me, Miss Price? No.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now. I had to, it hung me up, but I was able to, but I can hear you.
All right, this is
I
called
got,
number, this is called number 2022-34040 in the interest of Jalaya Williams. Please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes,
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
it's Victoria Price, and I'm the mother of the child.
All right, representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Andrea Eoff.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent father is DeMarcus Javon Williams. Mr. Williams was personally served on June 28, 2022 at 7:46 a.m. at 1442 Tarberry Road in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He's not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Ms. Eoff?
That's correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before we begin, I'd like to ask that the court admit what's been marked as State's Exhibit A into evidence. It's the Bureau of Labor Statistics report for auto mechanics and service technicians. The highlighted portion on page 4 shows that they have an average mean salary of $50,310 in the Houston area.
Texas. Houston, okay. All right, Miss Price, have you had an opportunity to look at this U.S. labor statistics printout?
Yes,
You have any objections of being admitted into evidence?
no,
All right, State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'd like to call Victoria Price.
Okay.
All right, Miss Price, will you please state your full name for the record?
Victoria Price,
And will you state the name and age of your child?
Jalea Williams, and she's 8 years old.
Thank you. And Mr. Williams signed an acknowledgement of paternity saying that he is her father when she was born. Is that correct?
Yes,
And are you here today to have him legally declared as her father?
yes,
Would you like for the court to order that you and Mr. Williams should be joint managing conservators of your child, with you being the parent who designates her primary residence in Harris County and counties that touch Harris County?
yes,
And would you like for the court to order that Mr. Williams should have a standard possession order for visitation?
yes,
And would you like for the court to order that all exchanges of the child for visitation purposes take place at the residence of Lorraine Williams, the child's paternal grandmother, located at 4302 Mossy Gate Drive in Spring, Texas, 77373?
yes,
All right. And Mr. Williams is self-employed, is that correct?
yes,
And the entire time you've known him, he's been an auto mechanic, is that right?
yes,
And did you have a chance to review the report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics that we admitted into evidence?
yes,
And did you see that that report shows that auto mechanics in the Houston area have an average salary of $50,310 a year?
yes,
And would you like for the court to order child support based on that amount of imputed income for Mr. Williams?
yes,
All right. And to your knowledge, Mr. Williams does not have a child support order in place for any other children. Is that correct?
yes,
And to your knowledge, he does not have any biological children living with him. Is that right?
yes,
So based on that, are you asking that the court order him to pay child support in the amount of $648 a month beginning October 1st, 2022?
yes,
And you have access to private medical and dental insurance through your job. Is that right?
yes,
And it will cost you $30 a month to cover this child for medical insurance, right?
yes,
And $13 a month for dental insurance?
yes,
Are you asking that the court order Mr. Williams to pay medical support in the amount of $30 a month and dental support in the amount of $13 a month beginning October 1st, 2022?
Yes.
All right. Has Mr. Williams given you any sort of financial assistance or money since 2018 within the last 4 years?
No.
Are you asking that the court make a judgment for retroactive support or back child support in the amount of $30,232 to cover the time period from June of 2018 to today?
Yes.
And would you like for the court to order that to be paid at $201 a month?
Yes.
Do you have any concerns that you will be subjected to harassment or abuse in the future if Mr. Williams has your address or phone number, or if it's printed in this order?
Yes.
Can you tell the court why that is?
He pops up randomly to start arguments, and just him being just arguments and not, just he being in valid ways in front of my home. So he always do random drop-bys just to argue and fight.
So
Okay,
you think that then you would be subject to harassment by him? Is that correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. If the court were to enter an order that kept your address and phone number private and contained all of the provisions that we just talked about, do you think that would be in your child's best interest?
Yes.
And would you like for the court to enter an order to that effect today?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I have no further questions and pass this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. All parties are excused.